Bryon Powell of iRunFar here with Dave, Mackey and Dakota Jones. How are you guys today?
Good, good.
Great. After a good run.
Yeah, we just ran up on some of the North Face Endurance Challenge Championship course, and beautiful out there. We're sort of hoping the weather's, although it's gray and cool, it'll be perfect for race day.
It feels fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
So you guys are both feeling healthy and ready to go, right?
I feel pretty good. Rested, you know. Been pretty good taper and good fall, so I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah.
How about you, Dakota?
I feel fantastic. I feel like I had a really good training season this past 5 or 6 weeks, and today, or this week, I've tapered really heavily, and so today I'm just like,
you're itching to go?
Fantastic, and I'm itching to go. Yeah.
Awesome. Like, yeah. So you ran a really great race this summer. Your White River 50 mile. You finished second to Anton, and what was your time?
6:49. 25 minutes behind Tony.
Yeah, but still, I think it was the second fastest time for somebody not named Steedle or Krupicka. I think Ian Torrance maybe was the only one.
They said something like I was the third or fourth fastest person.
Fourth overall, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
it was an
stellar.
awesome course too.
Yeah.
It was really fun. I've never run up in Washington before, and like Mount Rainier's right there, and the course is just, it's got these 2 really stellar 4,000+ foot climbs, and it was just a really good day.
And Dave, you just set the course record of the Dick Collins Fire Trails, which is though maybe not nationally known, it's been around for a long time. And Carl Anderson held the record for a heck of a long time.
Yeah, I had a good race. Like, I think I broke his 16 or 19-year-old record, and yeah, that race has been around for like 20, 30 years, something like that. So yeah, I had a really good day. I was kind of surprised because I was going through some really stressful school circumstances at the time, and I blew off a lot of good stress in the form of leg movement that day.
So were you doing that for a couple months? Were you getting some good training in before the fire trails?
Not really, because I didn't do much training or hardcore training in the summer. So I didn't do a ton of miles. I think I did a trail half marathon in June. But I did get some good training in September, kind of last minute for fire trails, because I was in Colorado a bunch of times in September, do some school breaks. But yeah, so I had some good miles going in at higher altitude, luckily. But that was kind of cramming it in, and luckily it came out well.
When did you move out to Boulder? You moved back from the Bay Area to Boulder for a little while. How long have you been there?
Let's see, since probably mid-October, I'm back there. So only for like a month, 5 weeks.
And you get some good training in while you're back?
Yeah, tons of good training.
Can you tell us a little bit about, Dakota, you're close enough with college, and you're close enough, you come down. How's the scene down there?
It's cool. The few times I've run down there, it's been like, I think you said at the Boulder Basic when we were all running together that if it was a race, it would be one of the most stacked races in the country, just because, there's Tony and Jeff and Dave and then the women too. There's like Darcy Africa and Helen Kospelich and so many people that you just read about that are winning races all over the place. It's really fun to run down there.
Yeah, cool. So you're getting out with the same crowd then?
At all? Yeah. Well, since then, like Basic Boulder, that was good, and then run with Jeff Rose and Tony, and I think we won another training run, Dakota and a few other guys. So yeah, somewhat consistently. It's hard to plan schedules, but I've had some time off, and run with Jeff probably 10 or 12 times since then. That's good to have a consistent partner somewhat.
Yeah. But, speaking of consistency, you've run a ton out here in the Merritt Headlands over your career, including the still standing Miwok 100K record. So you like running out here? Yeah,
it's awesome. This is definitely second home to me, and because I live out here now, basically, and also live in Colorado. So it's I love the races here. They're cool. The community is fantastic, and trails are awesome.
So you think the knowing the course and knowing the trails well in general is going to help you over the weekend?
I don't know. There are a lot of guys who have raced out here a lot. Like Dakota ran last year, Jeff and Uli, and several other guys have raced here before on this particular course. So I don't know if I have a huge advantage. Maybe I have more years out here running, which I think helps, and maybe I kind of just feel the vibe a bit. But I don't know. I'm not as young as those guys anymore, so maybe there's a little factor that'll play into that.
Yeah. Well, young Dakota Jones here is his 20th birthday on Sunday, the day after the race. You ran the 50 mile out here last year, and you had a great showing.
I was way in the back. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sure. It was my second 50 mile race, and I was still really learning. And
what do you think you're going to do differently this time?
I just over this year I've raced a lot more, and I've gotten a lot of experience, and I feel like I'm pretty confident that I know how to run 50 miles fast. And you know, I don't know how that compares to all the other people out here, but that's why I'm out here, to race that kind of competition and see what my skill level is compared to them.
Is that the main draw this weekend?
Yeah,
is the competition?
yeah, just to see what, I mean, just to compare myself against everyone else.
Yeah. How about you, Dave?
Yeah.
What brings you out here? Because you're out in Colorado.
Well, I didn't think I was going to be able to run this race because of school, but it turns out I can, which is great. So mainly just, I mean, the competition is a huge draw. I mean, it's nice to have the prize money, and that's what kind of pulls everybody here, and I'm here for that reason too.
Yeah.
But I think even without the prize money, I'd probably try to do this race. Or I would have done, actually I probably would have done the quad dipsy last weekend because I've had that on my radar for a long time. But the extra competition and the money is a draw. And yeah, it's like I mean, some of the top Euros and the top Americans here, it so rarely happens, particularly at this distance, 50 miles, you know. 100 milers gets a little more attention, and not unfortunately, but that's where the energy is. Yeah. So like Western States gets its, you know, that was like the most competitive ultra ever. Now this one is, and maybe this is the most competitive at this distance, which is really cool.
It's nice because it suits people who race longer, like maybe like Jeff, and people who've had great success at 50K and 50 miles like yourself. So who do you think are like the couple favorites like this weekend, guys?
Dave and Jeff and Uli Steedle.
And Dakota Jones.
And probably some
Bryon Powell.
European guys I don't know. Yeah, and Bryon Powell.
Yes. Maybe in the half marathon.
As far as the half marathon goes.
Yeah. Well, then there's like, there's Euros, and then there's like Andy Skirka. You know, he's got a ton of miles in his legs, but I don't know if he has the speed. But and then some of the young guys, you're talking about Michael Owen, you brought him up.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of like road guys and track guys that you just don't hear about. Like last year, Chris Lindstrom came out and ran third, and he's a great marathoner, but none of us knew who he was.
I think he's really fast. I mean, he's 217 marathoner?
Yeah, and he has ultra experience. He's run a couple more this year, so this is his first 50 miler.
Is Eric Skaggs still racing?
As far as I know, Eric.
All right, well he's a threat too.
Yeah, top 10 will be crazy.
Yeah. Well, best of luck to you both this weekend, and have fun out there.
Thanks, you too. And you're racing the half marathon?
I'm running the half marathon, have a little fun in the headlines.
Check the results for that.
Yeah. All right, guys. Take care.
All right,
cool.